Chick-fil-A Appreciation Day.
He's going.
Is today Chick-fil-A Appreciation Day, really?
Is it really?
Has it been a year since that last fateful?
Has it really?
I think.
Are you serious?
Fateful day when
that
we
was
were
a year ago. Wow.
when we were giving the gays a hard time at Chick-fil-A,
Because they didn't use their left hand.
or the gays were giving Chick-fil-A a hard time.
Okay, so
Don't you like how I refer to anyone who's a homosexual as the gays?
no, I don't, and they don't either.
Why wouldn't they? They refer to me as the Greeks. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, do you cry about that?
And I don't say anything
I
about
don't
it.
care.
What do the gays call the? They call us the
You know what?
straights.
You might want to just like
We don't have the monitor
not
on the
talk
right.
and get yourself in trouble.
I'm not. I shouldn't be getting in trouble for talking about people who are gay.
Look at it, it's just totally not off.
Jazik says gay people call non-gay people breeders.
Breeders?
That makes sense.
That does make sense.
Breeders.
But you can. I mean, well,
Do
you
they
can't.
say it in a like talking down to you kind of way, like those breeders?
They shouldn't. Their
Wait.
parents made them.
Wait, David.
See? There we go.
Okay.
And
The safety
Except
word
you
of the
were
day is
gays.
Jaeger.
Still not. Look, the table needs.
Jaeger.
Well, now it's on its marks now.
Well, the marks are wrong.
Robert Bigelow said, "I resemble that remark."
Ever since John.
Breeders or gays? Because we
There we
said
go.
both. So which one do you resemble? Not that we care either way. We don't judge.
I like the gays.
There's things hanging from the ceiling now.
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Those are always hanging there.
Yeah,
Low audio.
that's not new.
Why is everybody so angry?
So,
Oh, because I showed
I think we're learning more about people than we need to know sexually. Jaybird
I
says,
don't know
"I'm
why
neither."
you're not learning.
How can you
I don't
be
know what
neither?
you're learning either.
Maybe you're asexual. You can reproduce by yourself by splitting into
Or he's not a
multiple
breeder.
organisms.
Like, actually breeding.
They actually won't let them.
Right? Maybe.
Lots of people don't fit into the breeding category, actually.
I'm not a breeder.
Correct.
Thank God.
Neither am I.
That's true.
Now Peterson.
Neither is Norm.
Now Peterson.
Thank
on the
goodness.
other hand, has sired an orchestra.
Oh, Bobage.
What?
I'm married, so technically I'm
celibate. That's funny.
Funny.
This is live 103.
Can we say bastard?
103? No. All right. Do we need to practice, or are you going to be good?
You asking me?
Yeah.
I never need practice.
Okay.
Cut to this one, Dave, to see if the tally light is working. It is.
That is true, Digital Phil. Bobage always makes me laugh.
I cannot believe we've done 103 episodes of this thing.
I can't believe people stick around and watch it.
I can't believe you guys watch it. Man, you are gluttons for punishment, aren't you? That's the new camera that you're looking at right there.
And yes, I'm yawning. I'm just going to call it out because you guys are going to. I'm exhausted today.
Well, they're looking at us on the new camera right there at the moment.
Yes.
That new
What do you guys
camera-
think? Oh, this camera is wacky.
Yeah.
What's
What do you
going
mean
on with
it's
the color?
wacky?
Look at that.
Well, he's jacking with the color or something.
No.
Nope.
I said that already.
Yeah.
Why is that light in the back?
What color is it?
As you
showing up?
move that, the light in the back is
Is
going
it-
weird. The auto gain or something
Oh,
is
it?
the auto gain is
It's not doing anything, y'all.
It's not doing anything.
Oh.
on this monitor.
No,
It is.
Dave is doing
Oh, Dave's
it.
messing with it.
Dave
A
Curley.
hole.
God.
Jeez.
That was Dave messing with it.
Close up.
Oh, gee, nobody needs to see inside your mouth.
I'm like, can I be like Gene
this is not
Simmons?
being like, no.
Who can touch the tip of their nose with their tongue?
This is forever.
I can't do it.
This is forever being broadcast on YouTube. You
I can't
realize
do
that,
it.
right?
Who can do it?
Those are the mics.
Who can touch the tip of their nose with their
Fake
tongue?
tan? I
Can
don't
you
have
touch
a
the
fake
tip of your
tan.
nose with your tongue?
Can you kiss your elbow?
No, who could kiss their elbow?
That's the whole idea.
Now you're all wet.
Nah, I got slobber all over my mouth.
Are we ready?
I am. I don't know what
Bobage says he can do it.
Yeah, Dave, this is where you should have rolled an ad.
Morrow says I look like the Hulk. Because I was green for a minute? Did Dave make me all green?
I don't know. Why does he need makeup? Is he shiny? Do I need to go get his makeup?
Because my face is all freckledy and I haven't shaven and
You
stuff
haven't
like
shaved?
that. Well, actually, I did shave, actually.
You look shaved.
I did shave.
If I took it off, we have a bunch of extra ones.
Pose, get us some volume. What's up with the volume, Dave? Why can't they hear us? Bruce said if I'm there, don't zoom in on my bad teeth. I have good teeth. I wore braces for like 7 years to get them.
I didn't wear braces. Thank God.
Okay, do your intro.
Though I have a big, like, overbite. See? What, do the intro? You want us to practice?
No, I don't, see.
Do it. Let me hear.
Your top teeth are supposed to be slightly over your bottom ones.
They're not just slightly.
Yeah, they are. That's normal.
They almost go to my
That's
gum.
normal.
They almost go to my gum.
You
Whatever.
have long teeth.
I have long teeth. Better to eat you with.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, let me hear your intros.
All right. Hey guys, I'm Callie Lewis.
And I'm John P.
Today on Geek Beat Live, Frankenstein might be a reality.
A new way to drink Coke.
A 15-year-old girl creates a flashlight that doesn't even need batteries.
Apple's guilty of collusion.
What? And Yelp now delivers. It all starts now. Why are you,
That was the longest one ever. Why can't you just say a flashlight that doesn't need batteries?
Because it's more intriguing that a 15-year-old
No,
girl
when
created
it throws off the whole flow of the intro, it's not.
You can go ahead and just
Fine.
finish the story.
Yeah, might as well tell us the
Fine.
story.
Should you say a new way to drink Coca-Cola?
No,
Instead of Coke?
no, I want people to watch.
All right, let's see. We're live 103,
Yep.
like a radio station. What's our fame spot question?
Would you volunteer to become Frankenstein?
Oh,
That
okay.
does involve death
Okay.
and being cut up.
Unless anybody has any other suggestions.
I
Would it
don't.
take like 5 or 6 people to make a Frankenstein?
Are we going to start this thing today?
Oh, dude, we're already ready for a commercial.
I'm ready to go
All right,
home.
here we go. All right, Callie, you're kicking it, right?
Yep.
Flip the
3.
table over, Johnston.
Okay, seriously, Norm. Okay, in 3, 2.
Hey guys, I'm Callie Lewis.
And I'm John P.
Today on Geek Beat Live, Frankenstein might be a reality.
A new way to drink Coke.
A flashlight that doesn't need batteries.
Apple is definitely guilty of collusion.
And Yelp now delivers. It all starts now.
Welcome everyone to another weekly just train load of
You mean train wreck?
train wreck of a show. It's Geek Beat Live. We're
I
here
hope you
again.
guys are having a great day.
Yeah, I hope you are.
And
you
I
look
hope-
fabulous, by the way. I love what you've done with your hair.
Thank you.
And the shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Looks
a nice
great.
shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we actually have a birthday to celebrate.
We do
today.
indeed.
Michael Coleman.
Happy birthday.
He has been watching since the very beginning, the early days. So thank you for sticking around with us,
Mm-hmm.
and I hope you have a great birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Is it your birthday yet?
No, not my birthday yet.
Soon.
I have a lot of tablets on the
He's
on
avoiding
deck
the
today.
question.
I have a lot
Yes.
of tablets on deck.
You do. Why do you have 3 tablets, all the same size?
It's starting to look like my edit bay.
Yeah, I'm trying to act
Yeah,
like
we
Dave
need-
Curley.
We need a device that holds all 3 tablets like this in a multi-monitor setup.
That would be awesome.
That would
Somebody
be
launch a
fantastic.
Kickstarter. But
Okay,
yeah,
which tablets do you have? You have the Hisense?
I have the Hisense
Which-
Zero 7 Pro.
If you guys don't know about this, definitely go check out the video review that he did. Just go to youtube.com/GeekBeatTV or head on right over here to the geekbeat.tv/live103 link, and you'll have a link
I
there.
also have, guess what this one is?
The Samsung Note 8.
That is the Samsung Note 8 right there.
And you have the iPad Mini.
But the iPad Mini has something special
Is
on
that
it.
a bridge?
It is not a bridge. It is a cheap Chinese knockoff of the bridge.
It looks exactly like the bridge.
It does.
Is it the bridge over the river?
Now, the bridge, for you guys who don't know, we did a video. We've done a couple videos on those. You can search those out. It's a little keyboard that attaches, that basically just snaps right onto your iPad Mini.
It does what
to
this
your
does,
iPad,
essentially.
But they don't have an iPad Mini version.
They
out
don't
yet.
have an iPad Mini one. We interviewed them at CE Week
Yes.
in New York, and I was saying, I really want you to get an iPad Mini one.
Yeah.
And one of our viewers told me, hey, there's one on eBay for $30.
Yeah.
And I was like, no way. And this thing was indeed on eBay for $30, and I ordered it.
And what do you think of it?
It is cheap plastic Chinese crap.
Oh, it is plastic.
And it works awesome. I can't believe it for $30. I'm going to do a full-on review for those of you who have an iPad Mini.
Now the bridge
So-
is like aluminum.
The bridge is much
It is,
nicer.
yeah.
Much if they come out with a bridge version, I will buy it.
Right.
But until it arrives, this
There
will
you
have
go.
to do. And it's working out all right for me
Awesome.
so far.
Hey, so everybody keeps asking for an update on your solar panels, which we are going to do a full-on video update very soon, but a little bit of info.
The solar panels went live yesterday.
Yay, congratulations.
Thank you.
So you're now generating power.
10.61 gigawatts.
Nice.
No, I don't know. We're generating power. So the house is generating power today, and theoretically we're using our own electricity, not the world's electricity. And
Good, more for me.
That's right. And I'm still working out some of the kinks. The little software system that does the monitoring and stuff is really kludgy. It's not that great.
Yeah.
Because the guys who designed it are electrical engineers, not UI experts. So I'm not happy with that, but we're working on it. And trying to also work on getting some more home automation stuff set up.
Yep.
So that we can not only be seeing how much power we're generating, but I want to see how much power we're using off of all of our various devices.
Will you be able to separate it out?
Yeah, that's the goal. Right
Okay.
now, we can easily see how much we're using in aggregate, but I want to see like how much each individual thing is using.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
That way we can, hopefully stay
kind of
under
like
the
the
limit
usage
of our.
monitor for your Mac.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Cool.
So.
And the garage is almost done. So.
Almost done. The electrician's finishing the last stuff in there, and then I'll get it all cleaned up. And once I get it cleaned up, I'll set it up, do some more of those welding episodes that I owe you guys, but haven't been able to do because I haven't had my shop. So, yeah.
Cool.
And last little update, I guess, you bought a big old paddleboard.
Yes, I did. So I've been paddleboarding, stand-up paddleboarding, if you guys are familiar with that. It's basically, it looks like a surfboard, but you stand up on it and you paddle. And a lot of people like you are their first response is, why the heck would you do that?
I don't want to do that.
You have no interest in it
But I
whatsoever.
did get a
But
kayak.
Yes.
I did get a
yes.
kayak, so.
So it's an awesome device and awesome way to spend time on water. But anyway, yeah. So that's my life.
Don't forget, go to geekbeat.tv/glue check-in, and you can check in while you're watching the show. And we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back. Before we go,
Fame Spot question of the day: would you volunteer to be Frankenstein if it were possible?
go to geekbeat.tv/famespot and let us know. We need a vlog of Callie paddleboarding.
Well, since no one will go out there with me,
Whatever.
John, I don't know that that'll happen.
Is there water in Dallas?
Is there water in Dallas? Yes.
We have a bunch of lakes.
Are you kidding?
We seriously,
We have a lot, but they're all man-made, but
What do they think this is? Phoenix?
they're
this
big
is-
ones.
But they're big. Like Louisville is
Humongous.
huge.
We have big lakes.
It would take
Lake is
multiple
Lake
trips.
Texoma,
Yeah,
which
that's
is an
like
hour away, but it's huge. Grapevine Lake is a good sized lake. White Rock, we've got several. We've got like, I don't know, a dozen lakes right here in the area, so you can go all over the place.
Haram says, isn't a paddleboard what the principal used to use on kids?
Yes, it is.
You're right.
It is.
That's funny.
I can attest.
And Callie got one, so that tells you what she thinks about kids.
No, she uses it on us.
Yeah, yeah.
I need to
All right.
keep you guys in line.
Callie likes to spank.
Are we ready to get this party started?
We are.
Hey. All right, here we go. And in 3, 2.
Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Beat Live. I'm Callie.
I'm John P. And it is time to go over the news.
Yes, we've got a lot of news this week.
There is more
A lot's
news and
been
more
happening.
gadgets to report on than we will ever get through in a show. So we're going to
let's
get right
to
into it.
Apple.
Apple is guilty, baby. They have been colluding like a mo.
Well,
foe.
so the judge said that
He threw the book at them.
funny, that's nice. That they have been colluding with the publishers to raise prices of ebooks online from like $9.99 to $12.99 or $14.99.
No.
So Amazon can't have, because they had to go where the publishers wanted to go, and so they couldn't keep their low prices.
Well,
as
what
they
happened
wanted
was
to.
Amazon owned 90% of
Yes.
the ebook market, okay? And the average price was about $9.99.
Right.
Then Apple came in and they were like, oh, we're Apple, we're badass, everybody has one of our iDevices. We're going to jack the prices up on these books. So all of you people selling books, let's raise them together. And the judge says, you can't do that. That's illegal. We have this little thing called the Constitution, which has nothing to do with it. But
Yeah, I was like, what?
he still threw the book at them, and now that they've been found guilty, they're going to go to their damages phase, and Apple's going to appeal and all that other stuff. But I hope they lose repeatedly, and I hope they're bludgeoned by the judge. I hope the price of the damn ebooks goes back down to $9.99.
I wish it would come down further. $9.99 is still a lot.
And I wish that every person who's ever paid more than $9.99 for an ebook gets a refund down to $9.99 plus they get a free ebook on top of that. That's what I think the judge ought to do. What do you think the judge ought to do?
I'm not sure that's going to happen, but
If I were
ebooks
the
are
judge,
pretty
it would.
expensive.
This is why you guys should vote me to be the judge.
I thought it was for the president.
Well-
John P. does not stand for judge.
The P is for.
Practitioner.
For judge.
That's right.
That would get
John
you
P. The
elected.
P stands for judge.
Okay. So, T-Mobile, on the other hand, is trying to make their customers happier by allowing you to upgrade more often. They call it the Jump
program.
So you can jump from phone to phone.
You think they're going to have Chris Cross's song as their theme song?
What?
It makes you
Jump.
want to jump.
Jump. Probably not.
Okay.
So Jump you pay $10 a month. It's kind of like an upgrade plus protection plan somehow, because you still have to pay, if you want to upgrade, you have to pay the rest of the balance of your payment plan plus the new phone.
You lost me there.
It's a little confusing to me.
Anyway, just
If
pay
I
$10 a month
was-
and you get to upgrade twice a year.
Yes, but you still have to pay like the remainder of your stuff. So I'm at a loss to see
So you're
exactly
saying the
how
whole
the
thing
math
is
works
just a
out.
ruse?
I need to
It's-
do the calculations on it.
Okay, somebody from T-Mobile, you need to contact us and explain to us how this actually is a benefit to people.
On the other hand, Microsoft said they are reorganizing. Steve Ballmer got up on stage or press release or something and said,
Steve Ballmer got up on the press release.
yeah, exactly, and said, we are reorganizing our company and refocusing our commitment to our customers.
They call it the One Microsoft Initiative, and what they're going to do is they're trying to, instead of having silos for each of their different things like software, hardware, cloud, whatever, they're trying to bring teams together so they work together, and I don't know. We'll see if that's going to work. Nothing's been working. To be honest, nothing's been working very well for Microsoft lately because They've got a lot of people encroaching on their territory, but maybe this is the swift kick in the shorts they need.
Hopefully. Now, none of the like top people have been relieved of duty by any means. Like they're all staying on. So
It's really a reorganization.
it's just, yeah. All right.
supposedly. And in other news, for those of you watching us from
You
across
just
the
want to say
pond,
that in an English accent, don't you?
that's right. For those of you watching from across the pond, g'day mates. The EU has instituted some roaming caps. So, you know, here in the United States,
Are those the ones
we
with
can,
propellers?
yes, here in the U.S., we can actually go, we can travel from Texas to Alabama to California, New York, doesn't matter. We don't pay any roaming because we're
Right.
the United States of America. Well, the EU is kind of like the United States of Europe, but as soon as you guys leave one country, you go from France to Germany, you got to pay out the nose. So they're capping things now. There's a data cap. They're only going to charge you 45 cents a megabyte, which is down from 70 cents.
Yep.
They're only going to charge your outbound calls 24 cents a minute instead of 29. That's not much of a discount.
And inbound calls got
A penny
cheap.
cheaper.
Only by a penny,
A
7
penny.
cents.
SMSs are a penny cheaper. Anyway, they're kind of putting some caps. You guys are still hosed. You need to call it the United States of Europe instead of the EU, and then you wouldn't pay anything. But
John, does
What
this
can I
affect
say?
does this affect people who just buy SIM cards for the different
if you buy,
countries?
it doesn't matter if you just buy a SIM card to travel over there or if you're a subscriber to something over there. When you cross the lines
Yeah.
from one country to another, they truly treat it like it's another country. It's
So-
not like here where it's just another state in the country.
So
or,
you need to buy a French SIM card, a German SIM card, an Austrian SIM
well,
card.
if you don't want to pay huge roaming rates, you would have to do that. You'd have to buy multiple SIM cards.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we are going to take a quick break and then come back for gadgety and appsy stuff.
Appy, gadgety
Appy,
stuff.
gadgety stuff.
Sounds good. We'll be right back, folks.
Say that one more time.
Can Peterson roll the
a
commercial?
commercial.
Let's see if you can do it, Peterson.
I want to see if it works.
Leandro, or should we call you Leandro?
What were you saying, Norm?
1 minute, so help me God.
Oh.
Paul's asking, can we have more sound on Justin?
No.
I did.
Huh?
I took care of it.
Oh, he just took care of it.
Took
Ken's
care
on
of it.
top of it.
Dave says rolled. Is anyone seeing it? Bye, Rami. We'll see you later.
Bye, Rami.
What if we just yelled the rest of the show?
That'll fix the volume issue. Dave P is in the house, Zig.
Poor Zig had his faceplate stolen from his radio.
I'm
They
still
left-
not sure.
They left the radio. They left everything else. They took the faceplate.
Nice.
Well, that's stupid.
Yeah, he was pissed.
Yeah.
I need to take the faceplate with him.
Now he shouldn't have to, should he?
Well, that's kind of what it's designed for, isn't it?
Well, I'm not sure if they took the face or just the face plate. The face plate definitely isn't designed. But hello, Scott. How are
Hi,
you?
Scott. It's been a while. Where have you been?
You know, you say that to people all the time when they're like, "Oh, I was here last week. What are you talking about?" You know, whatever.
Oh.
You have a terrible memory
No,
in
that's
terms of
not
like
true.
time for like how long it's been since people have been around.
If that happens, it's because I didn't see them or something.
Oh, okay.
Like if they were in the chat room and I wasn't. I think that's what you're saying.
Okay.
Because I don't have a terrible memory.
Michael
for that
T
stuff.
says there's an imbalance. My mic is coming across louder than Callie's.
Is that just because he talks louder?
Yeah.
Then turn me down a little, I guess.
Yeah, no, I haven't been in the chat room as often this week because it's been a little weird of a week. A bit weird.
Alrighty.
Are we good to go?
I'm
Let's
ready.
do this. Here we go, folks.
We're
Hey.
assuming the commercial's over.
Hang on to your jumblies.
Uh-oh. Hang on to your... There we go. And in 3, 2...
Welcome back to Geek Beat Live, people. That's Callie Lewis.
That's John P. And it's time for some gadget news.
It is gadget.
Are you guys ready?
Ken's already told us there's no way we can get through all these gadgets in
I
this
think
segment.
we can.
We're going to try.
I'm excited about some of this stuff. A 15-year-old girl is proving that 15-year-old girls can come up with some really cool ideas.
Anne Makosinski
Yes.
invented a flashlight, literally invented a flashlight that does not need batteries.
It's called the hollow flashlight, and it heats. It uses the heat of your body, of your hand, while you hold it to produce the light.
That is true.
So it's like basically she has a conductive sheet and then aluminum inside to pull the heat, and then bright light shines forevermore.
It generates enough. It generates enough power through the differential between the heat of your hand and the heat of the surrounding air to power at least like an LED light. So it's only a few hundred milliwatts, but hey, LEDs are so efficient that that's all it takes.
Let's see her explain it a little.
Yeah, let's see this.
Hi, my name is Anne Makosinski, and today I'll be talking about my science fair project. So this year, I decided to invent a flashlight that runs solely from the power of the human hand. Here's my flashlight. So what I have here, these white tiles, are the Peltier tiles. So what happens is I'm heating one side of the tiles with my hand, and the other side of the tiles are lying on this aluminum tube. Now, aluminum's a great heat sink, and it'll transfer the heat quickly. Well, take out the heat quickly, which is what we want. Of course, the best heat sink are diamonds. That would be a bit expensive, so I decided to use aluminum. The unique thing about the design of this flashlight is that because it's hollow, the air convection currents can flow through this whole tube and cool the one other side of the Peltier tiles. So the greater the temperature differential between the ambient air and your hand, the brighter.
She's talking about the Peltier effect. There's a that's this effect where that deals with the heat differentials, and it kind of creates an engine based on that. So like I said, just use a few hundred milliwatts and powers the LED. Pretty awesome.
So she entered into the into the Canada-wide science fair. I'm not sure what the status of that is, but she is a finalist in the Google Science Fair. She can, if she wins, she gets $50,000 and a trip to the
Galapagos.
Thank you.
Islands.
I hate saying that.
I know. Should be awesome. And her first toy ever was a box of transistors.
Yes.
Moving
how
right
awesome
along.
Is that?
Google Plus, which you guys know we love, because millions of you follow Callie on Google Plus.
And like 18,000 people of you are in our Google Plus Geeks community.
No, we're way over
Are we
20,000.
past
We're almost 21,000 now.
That is awesome.
Yeah, if you haven't joined yet, you should join. How do they find it anyway?
geekbeat.tv/geeks.
Oh,
Easy.
Nice. Very cool. Okay, anyway. Google is now implementing something that's kind of Facebook-like.
Yeah.
When you look at a Google Plus update from somebody else, it's going to say the names of some of the people that you follow, your friends or whatever. It's going to say
what they like.
Callie Lewis liked this,
well,
and it's going to show that.
This
or whatever.
Yeah, that's their version. But I'm not a big fan. But just so you guys know, you can turn that off. Like for a particular circle or just in general, it's in your settings, so go look there if you don't like it.
I just don't know, I don't really understand how that differs from, I literally don't understand how that differs from what we have today, because it already says how many people plus one to the thing that you posted, and
well,
it's got like those on there.
Thing.
So what are they going to do? Does that mean they're going to start sticking things that you liked into my feed?
No, they say the posts will not be bumped into a feed because it has a lot of activity or
then how
like that.
Then I don't understand the difference.
Because it's a discovery thing. So if you see the tag that says your friends liked this, then you can more easily discover other things that aren't going to already be on your feed.
Yeah,
Does
but
that
then
make
what
sense?
you're
like,
saying is if people are plussing it, it's going to show up in my feed because you plussed it.
Not in your feed, just the notification.
Oh, they're just going to put a little area up there?
That's my understanding of it.
Okay, I don't know. We'll see. We'll give you a report on that when it comes out. It's going to be rolling out in the next week or so.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
so
things that have already rolled out, Yelp put out a new update to their platform. They call it Delivery.
Well, no, it's called Yelp Platform.
Oh, Yelp Platform.
So
delivery is part of it.
Yeah, delivery. So there's been a big rush of service providers to delivery aspects of,
Why do you think
food
that is?
And everything, because everybody is lazy and wants their food delivered to them.
The reason why is because the service providers want you to pay through them, and they collect a certain percentage of every single transaction. It's a way to get rich.
Of course. So now Yelp is involved in that, and it makes actually perfect sense to me from a Yelp perspective, because you're already on Yelp looking for the best place to eat. Well, then why don't you just go ahead and have it delivered or something like that? They say that
I got my pizza delivered earlier today.
But you went directly to pizzahut.com.
I did.
You did not go to Yelp.
No, I did not. And I'm unlikely to do that in the future, but that's okay. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
That's why Kirk's #1 on Yelp and you're not.
Yeah, that's right.
I think the main point of this, like if you're in a different city, you're looking for a place, maybe you want to stay in your hotel room, that would be an easy, answer to that. Now they say that they are going to be adding services like spa appointments, dentist appointments, things like that in the future, so keep an eye.
There's no way I'm paying for my dental appointment through Yelp. I mean, it's just not going to happen.
Is the spa going to
But
be
we'll see.
delivered?
I don't know.
No, not delivery of spas. That's why
Spa
it's called
delivery.
That's why it's called Yelp Platform.
Not Yelp delivery.
And not Yelp delivery.
Yelp takeout. Okay, well, I like this next one. I can't wait to see one of these. Steve Hollinger is an inventor. He has been working on a throwable camera. What I want you to imagine is a ball with a bunch of cameras in it, and they're pointing in all different directions. And when you toss it, like this young lady is doing, the cameras are spinning all over the place, but the software and the, maybe, I don't know if it's a hardware function or just a post-processing software function, but you see on the right, it's seamlessly stitching them together.
It's using, intelligent image recognition to do this.
Yep.
And it creates stable video, so you don't have to worry about, you think about just if you were to put a camera in a ball and throw it, you're going to get just wackiness.
Imagine the implications of this for something like a professional sport. If they could find a way to build it into like footballs and soccer balls and things like that, tennis balls.
Or even
it would change the game, but it would.
It would help with calls and stuff like that. But also, what I find more interesting is for firefighters or for the Army going into dangerous situations.
Yeah, here's an example.
Getting a better view of this. And this is a little bit more efficient than using something like a robot that they currently use, because you could it has thermal imaging, nighttime vision.
Toss it in there. It could burn up. It could burn up, but on the way in, it's going to transmit back some data or whatever. It's pretty cool.
Fantastic
I like it.
idea. And so this guy is an inventor. He never talks about his inventions ahead of time, but he's looking for people to partner with, like camera companies and stuff like that to partner with.
Indeed.
So.
Ken, how are we doing on time?
Really quickly, we have
We're
to
out.
go, but
We're
really
out.
quickly, Nokia just released.
Wait, hold that. For those of you who are watching TV, we're going to take a quick break, but you can always join us at geekbeat.tv/live, and then after the show, we're going to go over some of these other stories we missed, so we're not cramming them all in there.
All right, we'll be right back.
But before we do,
Fame
Spot time.
If you could volunteer to become a Frankenstein, would you?
Chop off, take body parts, other people's body parts, and attach them to my body. Is that what you're talking about? Mm-hmm. No, I would not. Would you? geekbeat.tv/FameSpot. Let us know.
Do the story at that point.
Well, we were still going to do that, though.
You took longer to do that.
No, that story would have
No,
taken...
I was just going to announce that they said phones, that they announced some new phones, and that was basically it.
Sure you were.
That's all I was going to do.
Sure you were. Okay, let's come back from commercial.
Okay. And
Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Beat Live. I'm Callie Lewis.
I'm John P.
We've been talking about Frankenstein at the Fame Spot of the Question.
Yeah, why is that our Fame Spot of the day?
Well, I teased it right up front at the top of the hour. So there's this scientist named Dr. Sergio Canavero, and he's from the University of Turin.
So is he Italian?
Doesn't matter. You're going to twist this into a bad thing for Italians.
Go ahead.
He is determined that Frankenstein could indeed become a reality. So he thinks, basically, at the basic level, having a sharp blade with a very
Can I read the notes,
straight
please?
line.
Can I please read the notes?
Yeah.
In his theory, the head and spine would be cooled to 18 degrees Celsius, drained of blood, and then the spinal cords would be cut.
Indeed.
They would then be fused using a polymer glue. This Italian scientist wants to chop off people's heads with a really sharp knife and put them on other people's bodies. Is that correct?
Correct.
Did I get it right?
So this is his
Hey,
research
John,
is
are you
based
sure
on
this guy's not French?
Yeah, I'm
his-
pretty
He's
sure.
Italian?
his research is based on a 1970 experiment from Dr. Robert White, who did this with monkeys.
Yeah, they all died.
But now he says the technology just now exists to make this happen.
Great. Here's the best part. Horrible conditions without a hint of hope of improvement cannot be relegated to the dark corner of medicine, he writes.
Yes, yes.
So we should try chopping
You
a
know,
few
I
heads off
can't-
and putting them on other people's
I
bodies.
want
Why
to
not?
know what scientists, I mean, because you get into science to help people, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not really sure what the real life use case of this would be, except to really create a Frankenstein. But
Let's say that you were terminally ill.
Yes.
You had heart problems, liver problems, all these problems. Some other healthy person just got killed. Maybe they got shot in the head, but their body's
I guess
perfectly
it's the
fine.
same idea
We'll
as
just
taking
chop their body
organs.
off, put your head on their body, and now you have a perfectly healthy body, and they were dead anyway.
yeah, I guess it's the same idea as just taking organs. It's just a whole body.
I mean, we used to do that to squirrels and frogs when I was a child. I'm just kidding.
You better be kidding.
Just kidding.
Otherwise, this show is over. All right, here's something that's actually really cool.
I know, I found
love
this one.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
All right, go for it.
No, you can go ahead.
Well, so casts, I've never broken a bone. You've broken many bones.
Many bones.
But casts are very uncomfortable for people. They smell after a while. You can't wash them. They itch like crazy.
True.
So somebody has come up with a 3D printed cast. Take a look at this picture. This is pretty darn awesome. So
It's called the
more,
Cortex cast.
It's more dense in the areas where you actually broke the bone, and it kind of looks flexible, but it's not.
Tell me that doesn't look like a Spider-Man kind of thing.
It really does.
It's very cool, and it's a great idea because you don't need solid support.
No.
You just need rigid support.
You just need to not move.
Yeah, so immobility, etc. So there's no reason for it not to be carved out, but by hand, it would be way too difficult to create that. But with 3D printers,
Yeah.
hey, the question I have is, can you go back and show us that picture again, Dave? I don't know how exactly you'd get it on the arm because you see, like,
Right.
you can't. I mean,
clamp
you'd
on
have
it,
to. Yeah, it has to.
It has to be fastened, yeah.
It's got to kind of be printed onto the arm, or so, there has to be a way that it gets connected once it's on there, so it can't be easily removed.
Right.
I don't know.
It's fascinating. It would be built for that person's arm, and anyway, great idea. Zig Barrett is in the chat room saying, actually, talking about how he is the one who broke your nose.
He did indeed break my nose. It was funny as. It was funny.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was.
I'm
I'll tell
sure
you
it
that story
wasn't
sometime.
at that time.
Or Zig can. No, it was. At the time he did it, I mean, the first thing that happened, he smacked me in the face. His mother was standing right in front of us, and he broke my nose. Blood was gushing everywhere, and we were laughing our asses off. It was awesome. You should have been there. Anyway, speaking of other things that were awesome, it's we got a few odd items here.
Yes. Darth Vader.
Darth Vader mailbox, anyone. That's all I have to say.
Yeah!
I know Dave Curley wants it. Here it is.
Oh, obviously, you drop the head or raise the head, I believe, actually.
The head opens up,
no,
and
it drops.
you can expand his lightsaber when you got mail to be picked up.
Isn't that awesome?
What can I say?
That's
Here,
pretty darn
this
awesome.
is even better.
This is better.
This is right up my alley.
Yes, it
you
is.
guys know I love Coke. Well, you also probably could guess that I love ice cold Coke, as do many people. Well, guess what? They are now selling, check this out, selling Coke.
This is in Colombia.
In an ice bottle.
Yes. So
What I
they
mean by
basically they freeze a molded thing
Of ice.
of
A
ice.
Coke. Yeah.
And then they pour the Coke in it.
Yep.
And then they put a rubber band that is Coke branded onto it. And then it melts, and you can keep the band forever.
That's right. The band is yours to keep.
Or at the end of this video, you have to watch the whole video. At the end of the video, a chihuahua is wearing the band.
Oh, that's awesome. All right.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, guys. In keeping with the theme of staying on track today, we're going to take another quick, short, little, tiny commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Jay Taz says, I'll stick with my koozie.
I don't like cozies, whatever you call
Koozies.
them.
Eric, it would turn your Coke into a slush. It's awesome. In fact, I've got some insulated Coke glasses that you put in the freezer. They've got a fluid inside. They're double walled. They have a fluid inside. You put them in the freezer. They freeze, so it's like an ice cup. You pour your Coke in there. You leave it for about 5 minutes, and it starts taking on the consistency of a Slurpee. It's delicious.
Peterson, do we have any control over the audio on the ads? Ken, do you know?
Why, do they get really loud?
So our audio is not matching the ad audio. We need to work on that for next week.
Oh, okay.
So sorry guys for that. We will test and try and control that a little bit more.
Yeah, Tube Maker says those are great for beer. They would be, indeed.
Yeah.
Nice.
Scott was drinking his beer. I mean his Coke towards the end. That's funny.
All right. GBB01, hello from France. Hello. Bonjour.
Hi. How are ya?
Isn't that how you say hello, more or less?
Welcome.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Oh, by the way, Dave, last time when you did the intro music, when we were coming back, it was really loud compared to the others.
Yeah, no clue.
Okay. All righty. Shall we come back, folks? Let's do this. Your favorite time is coming up.
Here we go. And in 3, 2.
Welcome back to Geek Beat
That
Live.
was mine.
No, it wasn't. You did
Yes.
it last time.
You exited.
You did it last time.
The deal is you exit, I open.
Is that the deal now?
This has always been the deal.
Oh, okay. Nobody ever told me. We're only
I guess
100
we'll work on
episodes
our
in,
issues
and nobody
after
ever
the
told me
show. How are you guys? All right,
It's your
robot
favorite time. I was just bringing us back so you could jump right into robots.
Okay, and then I go and yell at you.
Tell us what kind of brain-eating machines you've got for us this week.
So I've told you guys about the space station robots that are controlled by humans down on Earth, right? Well, yeah, you don't pay any attention to me, but you
Okay.
guys remember that. So, yeah, that's been kind of the normal process.
Now, what are we gonna
control
have?
robots up there.
Now we're going to have humans up there, and the robots are going to control the humans?
No. I almost fell for that. No, people up in space can control robots down on Earth or on Mars or on the moon or anything like that. So, you know,
So people in space can now control the robots.
Correct.
Okay.
So astronaut Chris Cassidy actually controlled a K-10 rover that was down here on Earth. That's it. And so that's being all controlled, obviously.
Why would he do that? There are already
So-
people down here who can do that
Well,
for him.
yes,
The
it's
guy
a
who's driving
test.
that truck could go over and get it.
Yeah, the guy in that
Right,
truck, he
right,
could
right.
walk right over there and take care of that robot.
No, it's a test to be able, think about the movies.
Oh, okay.
Think about the apocalypse movies where we all have to vacate Earth and to start living in space.
Oh, gotcha.
Then we would still be able to take care of things down here on Earth.
Like my pool cleaning robot.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So that when we have to, I don't know.
That's a great, that is a great use of NASA funding. How much did we pay for that?
I have no idea.
Okay. What else we got?
All right, so I also have no idea what the use case for this is, but it's pretty darn awesome.
You mean other than killing humans?
Scientists at Germany's Design Center for Artificial Intelligence, they've designed a robot ape. So this ape can, look at it. It is based on the design is based on the I'm gonna have a hard time saying this. Quadruped, yes, apes. Their feet is basically built exactly like their feet.
You know what else is funny about apes?
It's called eye-struct.
Apes are like 900% stronger than humans.
That's
they
true.
They can grab your arms and rip them off your body and beat you to death with them.
Mm-hmm.
And so what did somebody want to do? They wanted to improve upon that massive killing machine by giving it hydraulics. Because it wasn't strong enough before, we need to make it stronger.
It's pretty darn cool. It's at the end of the video, if you go to geekbeat.tv/live103, you're going to be able to see it balancing on a board as it goes back and forth. It doesn't have any problem staying upright.
Great.
So
that makes me feel I won't sleep tonight. Okay, it's time to move on to planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yes. What you got for me?
First of all, if you're a big fan of Bond, James Bond, you could own this vehicle. It is currently up.
It's in the water. I don't know if I want that.
You do want it because that, my friends, is the Lotus Esprit submarine car used in this film, The Spy Who Loved Me. It's up for auction. The auction is going to take place on September 8th. Now, they originally built that thing at Perry Oceanographic, and it cost $100,000 to build it back in the 70s. Today it would cost at least $500,000. It's fully functional. It works.
But how much of...
If you buy it, you could actually do what they are doing.
I could? Really?
You could. Now,
that's pretty cool.
The only bad news is the last Bond car that was sold was the famous Goldfinger Aston Martin DB5.
I remember. That was up for auction.
In 2010.
Which got...
$4.4 million. It was $4.4 million.
So what you're saying is I'm going to have to be rich in order to afford this submarine car?
No, you just have to be Bond. James Bond.
Or be a Bond girl. Let's start a campaign to make her a Bond girl.
I think you should be a Bond girl.
I don't think it'll get me the car.
You probably would get enough money that you could buy the car if you were a Bond girl.
Yeah, and we could all have raises.
What do you guys think? Should Callie be the next Bond girl? I think she should. I think she should.
What else? What other car stuff do you have, huh?
Well, the next thing that we have, it's kind of in the whole water theme deal as well, except this one also has to do with flying, not driving. A UAV, an unmanned aerial vehicle.
Yes.
For the first time ever, on July 10th, landed on an aircraft carrier. It did a perfect three-wire landing.
That's taking off.
Well,
is that the vehicle?
Hold your horses. Just hold your horses. So the thing is, there it is, right there. Perfect three-wire landing. Now, this is considered to be the most dangerous thing that any pilot can ever do. Land on the deck of an aircraft carrier. Well, because the aircraft carrier is in motion. Then it's moving up and down, side to side. You have 3 degrees of motion, and you're trying to time it and land right on it. Okay? So that's why no one has ever done that automatically before. It always takes the skill of a human pilot. Even they get it wrong.
So what did they do?
Very dangerous.
So how did they do it?
They programmed a freaking X-47B to do it. What do you want me to say? It was probably one of my offspring that did it because it took a genius.
Oh my. And moving on. So we're going to come out to a break. We're going to let John's ego take a dip. And we'll be back for unboxing time. But before we go, fame spot of the question. Fame spot question of the day. What was I trying to say?
The fame spot of the question for the day is, I want you to think about this for a minute. If you were dead, would you want somebody to chop up a bunch of other dead people, sew them all together, and stick your head on that Frankensteinian body? Would you do it? It sounds pretty disgusting to me.
I mean, organs are one thing, but...
The Italians apparently are quite interested in it. So...
I don't know why you're grouping
us. Let us know. Head on over to geekbeat.tv/famespot.
You have
And
a
you
hard
tell
time
us.
with that, don't you?
No, I do not.
Face spot.
I just need some water.
Face spot. All right.
I'm in a very gripey mood. I haven't had any Coke or candy for like days. It makes me very, very pissy, to be quite honest. Whose fault is that? Hers. Have you seen how buff she's getting? I can't stand here looking all fat beside her while she's all ripped. It's pissing me off.
No, Norm, don't. Thank you. For once, Norm listens to me.
Oh, man. Hello from Croatia.
Wow, we have somebody speaking, is it Spanish or French in there? Justin
I don't
Van.
know. Hola, we two Harry's poor dire
Don't even try, John.
phrase et répondre non merci
I think it's
okay
French.
ta. I can't read that. Justin Fan though.
Hawkman, it's not my fault. I didn't say anything to him.
I know I'm butchering it, Monty.
Yeah. Monty's like, stop now.
Okay. Is it unboxing time?
Uh-huh.
Wow. I
We've
put the
been doing
tablets away.
good.
Dave asked us to
Ken,
keep.
are you proud of us?
I think we're short.
We're short?
By how much?
You need to fill 10 minutes.
What?
You need to fill 10 minutes.
Okay.
10 minutes.
Geek desk?
Those sections were at 2 minutes short.
Oh.
Yeah, well, you got that camera, so I guess we can turn around. No, we can walk over there.
But we have, I don't know. I mean, we could take our time with this stuff too.
No, not that long.
Woo!
All right, we ready to do this? Sure. Let's do it. Do you need to adjust any cameras? Because I'm standing up now. How about mine?
I'm short.
I don't ever use this one. There you go. Let's all just stare.
Save.
Chris97, you're supposed to say howdy from Texas.
What did he say?
Hello from Texas.
Oh.
Why did you turn and look back there when you have it right here?
Yeah, remember you wanted it right on his head.
I do, but he's doing this.
Now you can't see it.
Only because you're doing this.
Who was it that predicted
It
you
worked-
wouldn't be able to see that?
It worked perfectly the entire show.
Oh, did it?
Yes, it did.
How's it working right now?
It's fine. Totally just fine.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
As you unnaturally come forward, it's an issue, but
Okie dokie.
There, thank you.
hi,
The table
Hubert.
has a big gash in it right here now.
We still don't know who did that.
I do not know what happened.
I
Howdy
certainly
from
did not
Tucson.
do that.
Okay, everybody, we might as well check in. It's check-in time.
Yes.
Where
are you
are
guys?
you at?
Australia.
Good day, mate.
Nah. It's not funny if they're from Australia.
I
I don't know
know.
why you do that.
Because I
It's
say it to
only-
everybody.
It's only funny if they're not from Australia. Why don't you say that to people from Texas?
I don't know. Paul's in Lancashire, UK,
Paducah, Kentucky, Colorado, Finland.
Finland, the Dubuque.
All my exes live in Texas.
Who's from
Mr. Jig's still outside of Beantown.
Germany.
Germany. We've been to Germany.
I think we met him, actually.
San
SC
Antonio, St. Louis, Netherlands, Michigan, I think. In front of my computer, Toronto, Baltimore, Utah, Calgary, Alberta, Calgary, or flooded Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Tucson,
Dallas.
Guernsey,
Guernsey.
Channel Islands. Wow.
So they're in
Nice.
Dallas and
Wow.
they're actually here in the studio.
San Antonio. Some people have jobs.
London, Edmonton, Alberta, San Antonio,
Kansas City,
El
London.
Paso, help me get out.
Oh, that must be some more.
Michigan and Indiana.
Sacramento.
Texoma, Chris is at Texoma.
Frisco.
Frisco, of course.
Space. Nice.
Argentina.
Baltimore. Tollway gonna suck again? No, he's heading home to Frisco.
Nashville, Rusty G's in Nashville.
Bentonville, Arkansas.
Raleigh, North Carolina, the UK.
Alabama.
Missouri, St. George, Utah. Did you already say that?
Ingersoll, Ontario.
Hiawatha, Kansas.
Van
Alstyne.
Alstyne.
Madrid, Spain. Houston, Los
Nice.
Angeles, San Antonio.
Those
Those are on
came flooding
YouTube.
in.
Yeah, YouTube
that
came
was weird.
flooding through.
Cool. Well, welcome to everybody.
Yeah.
Whoever's first time or second time.
We've got
and the
people,
regulars, of course.
all over the world.
Everywhere.
We
We
love you all.
guys. Nashville.
Okay. Arapahoe Road over Midway Bridge.
What
That's
are you doing
very,
on?
very specific. Tube maker, Madrid, Spain. Good day, mate. Okay, Bruce in New Jersey.
Wait.
Okay,
All right, ready?
Ready?
let's come back and open some boxes.
Boxification.
I want to open the bag.
All right, here we go. And
You
in
do.
3, 2.
Moscow.
Hey guys, are you giving it to me? Welcome back to Geek Beat Live. I'm Callie.
I'm John P.
And
During the break, we've been asking
Yes.
people where they were watching from on the live, geekbeat.tv/live. So we've got them.
so you guys are watching on TV
Yeah.
and in the States, but we have a worldwide audience who watches us. They stay up all hours of the night and come chiming in.
Hedgehog is in Warsaw, Poland.
Wow.
Sergey's in Moscow, Russia.
We had somebody from an island, I don't remember which one.
Yes.
Crazy stuff.
We've got people from Nashville, Tennessee, from Alabama, from
And you know what?
Australia.
One of the most fun things about the Geek Beat community is that you get to learn from other people
That's
and all
right.
sorts of the different parts of the world. So go to geekbeat.tv/live.
'Cause
Make
you
sure
guys
you're hanging out in the chat room.
are much more
and
interesting than us.
participating. Totally. The core audience that are in that chat room, they're always participating, always hanging out. So
Speaking of always participating, we are always having boxes sent to us.
yeah.
So maybe we
That
should
was-
open some.
Okay, let's do it.
You want to open this one?
No, you guys.
Okay.
You go.
I'll open this one.
I know which one I want.
You do, huh? You've already scouted them out? Okay, what do we
It's like
have
Christmas
here?
morning around
Ah,
here. What
you
is
know, this, if I'm not mistaken, this is from
Oh,
Bello.
yeah.
We had these guys on the show with us when we were live at CE Week in New York, and we were talking about the new universal
Yes.
soundbar mount.
The,
and I said, I'd
model
love to try that out.
7912B.
So here's what I think is really cool about this. If you look right here, the little picture, and we'll do a review and we'll get one set up so you can see it. But you notice this is like supposed to be the back of a television. And so there are two bars that kind of mount to the back mounts of the TV, and they come down, and then they have a little bar that goes across that you mount the sound bar to.
Yeah.
And what's so ingenious about this is once you put this on and you mount the sound bar below the TV, you can still put a normal wall mount on the TV.
That is awesome.
So you put this on, then you put the wall mount on top of this. So now the TV and the sound bar both hang on the same wall mount. You don't have to drill all those extra holes.
Very
Worry
cool.
about all kinds of extra wiring things.
That's awesome.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we heard about that, and so now we're going to get to do a review on it.
If I recall correctly, and those of you in the chat room, please double check
remember the
this.
price.
I think it's $49.
49?
Everything they were showing us
That's
was $49.
right, you're right.
Remember? Check that out. What was the model on it?
It's 79.
7912B. From Bello Digital, 7912B. Tell me, is it $49? I think it's $49. If so, that is the best way you could
Yeah.
possibly mount a sound bar.
That'd be fantastic.
But make sure if you get a sound bar that it has mounts. Screw it. Yep, Paul says $49.99. Make sure it has the screw-in mounts that it can mount that way, because the different sound bars will mount different ways. You're going to have to mount it. It has to have screw holes on the back to mount to that thing. Okay, you've been waiting on this?
Yes.
It's a bag o' rags. of some sort. What we got here?
All right, this is actually from Snorg Tees.
Snorg Tees.
Snorg Tees.
Like t-shirts.
So you guys are always talking to me about my t-shirts and things like what I'm wearing today, and you're always asking where I get stuff. Well, Snorg Tees actually has a great selection of t-shirts.
SNORG
For instance,
TEES. Snorgtees.com.
You like this one?
Instant human, just add coffee.
How can you not? Isn't that awesome?
Nice, that's cute.
All right, and you have, I think that one's yours.
Are we going to show them all off?
No, we're not going to show them all
But
off.
I'm going to show this one off?
Yeah, just show one.
Let's see what it says. Oh, God, I want to put it on right now.
That's your favorite.
I'm on a boat.
Yes. So actually, I think it was Ben who linked to a particular T-shirt. It was a bacon T-shirt on Snorg Tees, and I had forgotten about them. I used to order stuff from them, and then I went through and I collected like $500 worth of T-shirts that I wanted. So that's telling you a lot. Great site to go check out if you're looking for some graphic tees.
All
but
right.
we'll be wearing these so you guys can
We
see
got
them
two more
later.
boxes here. We got that one and we got
All
this
right.
one.
Okay, Marley.
Ah,
We like
from
our friends
House
at
O'Marley. Yaman.
Yaman.
Oh, Dave
these
Curley's gonna
are
go nuts.
The legends. Let's open this up.
That's not going to work. This,
Trying to do it
however,
with
will.
My fingers.
There we go.
Yes.
Wait, is that magnetic? Oh,
Monty?
that's magnetic? Hang on.
No.
I swear the box feels magnetic. It feels magnetic.
Oh, it does.
See, I told
Yeah,
you.
It does.
Pull
Monty
that thing
says I
out.
collect T-shirts instead of shoes. Yes, you're absolutely right. I don't like buying shoes. All right, so here we go. As you can see with these, I'm making a mess here. They have very interesting
Aluminum.
Yeah, they have
They
these
look
like
aluminum
cutout,
drivers.
and then we have a little bit of wood feature here on the end, and the cord is a lot of Marley, House of Marley stuff has this.
Yeah, it's like a braided nylon.
It's hemp.
It's hemp?
hemp?
Is it really?
I believe that's right.
It's
Check the connector on it. I think it's wood.
yeah. The wood. The connector is
Yeah,
wood.
it's wood.
And
Let's see.
let's see if we can get it out. Sorry, guys. It takes a second to get these things undone. Yeah, it's kind of a color. Oh, and they tie it up with a little, I guess, is a hemp string or something.
Oh, cool.
There we go.
Yeah,
So-
because they did the whole natural series, for a while.
It's kind of like African style, like color scheme here with the black and the yellow and red. Very nice, very soft. So we will have to give those a try. I'm sure Dave Curley is going to want to test these things out. He loves his
indeed.
earbuds. Oh, here's a bunch more of those. We'll stick them all in the. And
Let's
if you
not
didn't
lose all
notice,
those.
it comes
Oh,
with this
of
little
course.
pouch. So we'll stick them all in the pouch.
All right, what do we have in that
Okey-doke.
box?
Let's see what's in this box here.
Oh.
Because we don't have enough tablets around,
Yes.
this is the new Samsung Galaxy Tab 3. I have not yet tried this little bad boy.
I'm excited to see this. So they have the new Tab 3s in the 7-inch, 7-inch, 8-inch, and 10-inch. And we have the 8-inch here.
The
So I'm going
8-inch.
to be giving this a try.
1.5 gigahertz dual core processor with Android Watch On TV.
yeah?
It looks
The
like
Watch
this
On?
one has the IR blaster on it as well.
Well, that's you
So,
have to for the
like-
Watch
How
On.
it goes head to head with the Hisense, John.
Yeah, we will. But also, look,
Well,
this
see,
is
this is the Note, and
this
this
is
is the Tab.
the Note.
Now,
and
the
Tab.
Note, for reference sakes, the Note is more business featured rather than the Tab, which is more consumer featured, or focused. So, okay, so the Tab is a little smaller.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to check it out. We'll do a full-on review, and we'll
Yep.
compare them, and we'll also compare it to some other devices. But one thing I can already tell you I really like is because it is thinner, I can already see, look how much smaller it is. This one will probably fit in my back pocket.
Yeah, I bet it will. And he's going to steal it.
We have to do the back
I
pocket
didn't even get to
test.
touch the Hisense.
Hang on. We got to do the back pocket test.
All
Yep,
right.
there
Yep,
it is.
got
Look
it.
at that.
All right, awesome. And the Note 8 does not? Is that correct?
Well, it might fit in this particular pair, but in most of mine, it will not fit.
Not your jeans. Okay,
Yeah,
it does in
fits in
that. But
these,
that's like those are like
but
cargo
these,
pants.
yeah, they're like cargo pants. It will
Okay.
not fit in my jeans. So this one feels good. I really like the way my fingers wrap
Could
around
I
it.
actually hold it, maybe?
Okay, fine.
Someday.
Here you go. Well, I guess. Do we have anything else?
No, but I think that is it.
I think we're out of time for today.
So you guys, thank you so much for joining us. And I'm going to take this in the other room before he gets his grubby little hands on it.
And we will see you guys next week. Make sure you're following Callie on Google+. Go to google.com/plus Callie Lewis, or on Twitter. You can go to
But John,
twitter.com/Callie Lewis. You don't have to put a plus in there.
Yeah. John's way more interesting than me, though. So head on over to google.com/plus John P or twitter.com/John Pose.
Okay, guys. See you next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Norm, zoom that camera out, please. Thanks. Just slowly pull it back. There you go. Y'all just keep doing whatever you
All right. Let's see if we can boot it up.
Act like it'll get along.
Callie hit him for no real reason.
No, I'm not going to hit
She likes to do that.
Sean hit her for no reason.
I'm telling you.
Hi. Yeah, that
She-
would go over well.
She loves beating on me. Pow! She hit me in the stomach the other day on video. Did you see that?
You called me fat.
It's a fact. You hit
You
me on.
called me fat.
I did not call you
Yes,
fat.
you
I did
did.
not call you fat.
You
hit
didn't
me
use
in the
those
stomach.
words.
I did not.
He just stated that he couldn't lift you.
I don't know what. I don't even remember what it was. I
Yeah,
just remember
you
getting
said
beaten.
you couldn't lift me.
You see, when all is said and done, the only thing that people remember is that you hit me.
I'm out of cable, Dave.
That's fine.
Okay, guys. Yeah.
Are we still live?
Are we fighting over the
Oh.
tablet?
Yes. I thought we were doing like fake ending video, like where music was playing. and
Right, and we're
No
shuffling
audio.
papers like,
and-
oh.
yeah, just acting all happy and
Oh, look, guess what? I see the Tank 5G. That means this has dual band Wi-Fi.
nice.
So anybody got any big plans for the weekend?
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
I'm getting married.
Are you going to get married, Norm?
Congratulations, Norm. When
What's
did
his
you
name?
meet this girl?
Yeah. Why do you assume it's a girl?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Because he's
It's
always
a
talking
goat.
about girls?
I
Oh,
haven't
okay.
named it.
Okay.
It's a goat.
Paul's
It's
going
a
to be sleeping. Jax is steak. Steak is a good thing to do for the weekend. Baby shower for brother's new wife, Monty says.
Nice.
Ben's going to maybe go to a concert. Rusty's going to watch Pacific Rim.
Oh.
What is that? People keep talking about that. What?
It's a horror movie,
it's
isn't it?
No, it's a sci-fi movie. They still had all those models and stuff left over from Transformers, so they smashed a bunch of them together and made it into a movie.
Really?
No, he's...
It's about these
Aliens coming
these
in through the
aliens that have
ocean.
been planted on Earth for 1 billion years, and they wake up and they come out of the ocean.
They haven't been planted.
Hey, did you see the new thing on Netflix?
What new thing on Netflix?
I added it to the queue because everyone's talking about it. It's called,
And the black guy from
it's like a woman in prison or something. What's that woman in prison movie, Netflix show?
Women in prison already sounds pretty good. Are they fighting and scantily clad?
Orange. Yeah,
So something orange, what?
something orange.
Yeah,
Is it-
something orange.
Is it a serious
Oh,
movie?
Orange is the New Black.
Oh, Orange,
Orange
is
is
the
the
New
New
Black.
Black. It's from the It's from the creator of
Chris Hardwick
Weeds.
said it was awesome.
Oz?
Of Weeds.
Yes, I can't wait to see that.
Okay,
Mexican director John.
are they hot chicks in prison, or is it like
No.
really chicks in prison?
No.
I don't,
Then I'm not
I
interested.
don't think they're
They're all
particularly.
men with wigs.
I'm not interested.
Or Russian women.
Which show is this?
Hey, there's a lot of
Orange
hot,
is the New
hot
Black.
Russian women.
If you like the
Oh.
Cossacks.
There's a good one, John, on HBO. It's called Caparosia. It was a women prison system in Mexico. That one was
Americans can't even pronounce that.
What's it called?
Caparosia.
Can you say that in English?
Cappadocia.
Cappadocia?
Oh, John, but what you were saying about landing, I remember I had a teacher that said that the scariest thing is at night. Because what he was saying, Callie, if you don't time it right, if you go too low, you'll wreck into the
The side of the, yeah.
or like, yeah, so that'll kill you. If when they land, they're known to just put it full throttle in case none of the cables catch, because
Yeah, that's
it'll
what
fall down and
you
then
have to do
things
What's he
that.
talking about?
Bye, Papa Guy. He's got to
Bye,
go
Papa
shopping with his
Guy.
wife. Have a good
Well,
time.
have fun. I
Yeah,
hope
that's
you find
standard.
something good.
The
Yeah.
standard thing for all landings are done under full throttle
Yeah.
acceleration, because that way, if they miss the cables,
Yeah.
they have enough velocity to take off and come back around.
Because if not, they'll fall, and then the aircraft carrier runs you over.
Hits yeah.
That teacher of mine, his geography, he was a pilot for that, and he said that is the one thing, you know how a bunch of stuff you come over that fears, like that is the one thing you never do, especially at night.
Wait, that guy was a fighter jet pilot who landed aircrafts on aircraft carriers, and he is now teaching school.
It was when I was in high school.
Oh,
Is Dave
okay.
taking these? Is that what's
Somebody
this?
has to actually review them before he can take them,
Oh,
Netflix.
yeah, that's right.
because he doesn't do
doesn't
reviews.
do reviews.
I'll do them because I'm reviewing these other ones anyway.
I've got plenty of other headphones I need to review. There. And you're taking this. I'm not picking up your dirty snot rag. You can do that.
Oh, Lisa Marie is on the chat.
Yes, Lisa is. She usually
She is indeed, Norm. You can say hi to her.
She
Hello,
can hear
Lisa.
you.
Hi, Lisa.
Is there anything to show off of the desk tonight?
No.
Nah, not right
No,
now.
we don't need to.
Some legs and
Oh.
Hey, Lisa. I hope you can hear me.
You want the whole box or you want just the mount box?
Just that. Just that. Is there anything on that paper that we need to worry
No.
about? Okay, guys. I guess since Callie is like absolutely clean this stuff up, get the hell out of here.
Well, I'm just trying to do my job.
I'm just kidding.
I'm a woman. I'm supposed to clean, apparently.
Yeah.
Petrock Media says, first thoughts on the new Tab versus the Hisense Pro. It's hard to say because I haven't even finished signing into it yet. But I think my initial impression is that the screen is a lot nicer, and it's bigger since it's 8 inches, so that's nice. But I'm a little concerned because it's only a dual-core processor versus the quad-core in the other one.
Spoiled.
Yeah. But it is thinner, it's lighter. I like that it has the IR blaster in it. We're going to have to see. Let's see, does it have stereo speakers? Yeah, it does have stereo speakers. They're
But
on
we
the
don't have to
bottom
send this
instead
back
of
to
the
me.
back. No, once you
didn't
mount
see.
it, you can't sit it back.
Yeah, they want leave a big hole in the wall.
So I don't know. We'll have to see. That's as far as I can get right now. Does Samsung make only stuff in white?
Yes.
They took their cue from Apple.
Bruce, I should be in chat some this weekend. I've got a ton of stuff to do, but I will be off and on probably a little bit.
All right, guys.
Chris.
I guess we're going to pack it up and
Yep.
head out for the weekend.
All right, you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. We'll come into chat as much as we can, and
Yep. See you on the
Bye.
chat rooms. Bye, guys.